We're talking with Sully Roberts, who works with Veterans Inc., based right here in Worcester. They have been helping veterans and their families for decades now, and they do an event every year called the Stand Down. And is it fair to say this is the event where if you are a veteran and you were wondering how Veterans Inc. could help you, that this would be the event to come to because you will have everything there that you do or try to do with veterans and their families, and you can answer questions there, right?
Yep, 100%, Mike. It's really it's an amazing event, and I also wanted to start just by thanking you personally as well as the Pike 100 FM. You folks have been an incredible partner. Just getting our message out to folks about these incredibly necessary services. So we can't thank you enough. Just to talk about Stand Down itself. The 18th annual Veterans Inc. Stand Down is coming up on this next Friday, June 23rd. It's going to be at our headquarters at the historic National Guard Armory on Grove Street in Worcester. We're going to be shutting down part of Grove Street. And Stand Down is it's such an amazing event, Mike. We connect veterans with just the assistance programs that they need. We're bringing together over 100 service providers, employers, and community organizations to support our veterans and their families in need. We currently have 43 employers coming in who are looking to hire veterans on the spot. And for those veterans who maybe are not quite ready yet for that point in kind of their job search, we're going to have resume writing and interview preparation assistance. We're going to have over 60 community organizations and healthcare providers. They're going to be providing a host of supportive services like testing services, legal services, as well as benefits and financial consultation. We are also incredibly happy to report that we're going to be hosting our friends from the Registry of Motor Vehicles, who will be providing license and registration assistance to our veterans. Yeah,
oh my
incredible.
God. That is a true, you know what? That's great. That's a gift where you don't have to go to the RMV and stand in line. You guys will have it there for them. That's awesome. That's great.
And we wanted to take a chance, while we're on here and thank Registrar Colleen Ogilvie and her team for their assistance with bringing the RMV to Stand Down. I think the RMV, they really, they catch a lot of flack, but they do a lot of good. And the one note that we wanted to make on RMV services at Stand Down for the folks at home, please check out, before you come to Stand Down and get RMV services, please check out the RMV site on mass.gov for information on what kind of documents you need for your license or registration or whatever kind of services you're looking for from the RMV. Just because we don't want anybody to show up in line and then realize they needed their birth certificate last second. Never a good thing.
Exactly.
But also, just to talk about some of the other stuff we're going to have there, we're going to have a bunch of free food for veterans and their families, a couple food trucks, as well as a bunch of free items. So we're going to be giving away stuff like duffel bags, shoes, clothes, other personal care items, really everything that a veteran in need or their family needs. We're just going to be, setting them up. And finally, we really wanted to make sure that folks at home know that our female veterans will have their own dedicated space for clothing, personal care items, and services, including supports for their families and children. We really just, we always recognize the contributions of all of our veterans, but especially our female veterans. We just wanted to put out there that, Stand Down, we're here for you.
Well, so this is a great event because anybody can come down and it's open and it runs like through most of the day. It's 9 to 3. So
correct.
You can just come at any time. But we've talked about this. There are some veterans who actually think they may not deserve these services or that, I know people who need it more than I do. Or they may feel uncomfortable coming down with a lot of people there. Can a veteran still just stop by at any time at Veterans Inc. and ask for about these services?
Yep, you can. Folks can try the headquarters at the National Guard Armory at 69 Grove Street in Worcester. We're open, pretty much 24/7. They can pop by, or they can always call our emergency helpline, kind of our general services line at 1-800-482-2565, or check out our website at veteransinc.org. Really, we take anybody. There is no front door. We take anybody from anywhere. And really, we just want to, always put that out there to veterans and people with veterans in their lives. Just send them our way. We can help. And also for those veterans who, especially for an event like Stand Down, where, it's obviously it's free to homeless, in-need veterans and their families, but that doesn't preclude other veterans who, maybe you're just, looking for some help on the job search, or, there are a lot of people looking for jobs right now, right?
Yeah,
I think everybody could probably use a little bit of resume writing and interview prep, but really opening it up. And it's also, the thing to get across is that it's an incredible social opportunity. I always say it's really one of the best things is to just sit down with the veterans and kind of get them talking.
Yes.
Even if it's just about their lives right now, you don't necessarily have to get the war stories out of them or anything like that, but just talking about it.
Yes.
And then just the sense of camaraderie amongst veterans and staff that we have there. It's really incredible. And we serve veterans of all ages, all conflicts. So that's really to put it out there that, again, if you have a veteran in your life who maybe is, maybe they just need something to do, tell them about Stand Down, have them come down. And we're also, for folks who are looking to give back, you want to volunteer for Stand Down, you can always reach out to our email address at standdown@veteransinc.org, or we also have further information at our website, veteransinc.org/events/standdown. And we have all the information on there about, the help that we need, or you can come in and volunteer with us. And Stand Down, too, we're always looking for volunteers, donations, any way that folks want to help, pretty much we'll take it. That's the thing that I think is really so powerful about the work that we do in the community with veterans is just the community engagement, the buy-in that we get from folks. So many folks want to help veterans, and we just need to get them, to the point where they know how.
Right.
So really, folks can always reach out to us, get in contact. And same thing for, again, veterans and their families in need. We're always there for them.
The thing you said about if you just want to talk to someone, that can just make a world of difference to someone. And it can make a huge difference and really help someone to find out that they're not alone in whatever they're struggling with. They may meet somebody there that maybe is having a similar issue. And that's such a huge thing. So that social aspect, too, that you mentioned is so very important.
Yeah, and it's evidence-based, veteran peer support and peer support in general, but especially in the veteran space. You can't have a veteran talking to another veteran there's just something so powerful about that.
Yeah.
And then just again, so many people, and I think this is also kind of reflective of the mental health space in general, not just for veterans, but so many people, they think that they are the only one, suffering from their particular issue, from, guilt over their particular sins. But that's not the case. A lot of us have been there. Even, non-veterans have been in, like myself, have been in a space where, you see the impact that it has on veterans and kind of the things in their life. And, it's something that we always just want to talk about it, and it's something we try to keep in mind because, last month being Mental Health Awareness Month, we, that doesn't just stop because, May ended, so
right.
it's really
that's really all
stopping the stigma. Exactly.
Yes, it's all year round. I mean, that's every single day. It's great that they have a month to bring awareness, but really we're talking, every day, 24 hours a day. Yeah.
Mental Health Awareness Year.
Yeah, exactly. Every year. Right. Well, Sully, thank you very much for letting us know what the Veterans Inc. Stand Down is. Again, it is Friday, June 23rd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can stop by if you're a veteran at any time and ask about or take advantage of some of the services or the free items they're giving away or the job help. And you can go to veteransinc.org and get more information at that website. Sully, thank you very much, and thank you for the work you do for the vets.
Thank you so much, Mike. And again, I can't relay how much, appreciation that Veterans Inc. and our veterans have for 100 FM The Pike, and you personally, the work that you folks do just to help us get the word out is incredibly valuable, and I can't thank you enough.
Well, we got to take care of our veterans, and you guys do an amazing job at that. So any way we can help, we're here.
Awesome. Thanks, Mike.